Have you noticed that this woman looks the same? She looks the same. I've noticed that, and I want to ask her the secret behind that. She never she looks the same. Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
You're always brightening. And I had to ask because I want to know what's the secret. You're the same. You never change.
Really?
Yes. It's like, maybe Martinez will. Do you agree with me? She looks the same and she's beautiful. What's the secret?
I think I do my best not to stress too much. I just live in each moment.
Okay.
And I am always grateful.
This Ghana, can we remove stress from our lives?
As for the stress, it's always there. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
So if you follow it, it will end you and still be there. So
okay,
you have to go through the stress and still remain who you are. Be full of joy. Be full of happiness.
Okay.
And sometimes too, it's in the genes.
So that means if it's not in the genes, no matter what you do. Okay, I get it. I get it. Oh my goodness, Celestine. Okay, it's in the genes.
Look
I get
at you,
it.
Doreen.
Oh,
You don't look like a mother.
No.
You.
Oh yes, that's true. I get it. Hey, Celestine,
cute
you
you
have
are.
said something serious this morning. I agree with you. So if it's not in the genes, no matter what you do, whether you take the stress, you wash your face, you will still look what you have to look like.
No, but I think stress actually make you is what causes aging. Stress and not having enough rest, not having enough water. So interestingly, just Tuesday, I went to for a Thai massage.
Okay.
So it's a kind of Chinese massage.
Did they put those needles in you?
No.
Okay.
It's not the acupuncture.
Okay.
This one is like the sauna and then the steaming. And my entire body was in a machine.
Okay.
And then so from the sauna you go to the steam and then they massage you and then they have some thing that they roll all over you and the ointment and all that. And then my exciting part was they have this face machine. So you put your face in there and then it tells you by the look of your skin how you're aging. Yes. So when you go into the machine and your skin is actually looking like an 80-year-old, so the machine tells you that you're aging.
I hope people don't go there feeling disappointed because you feel you look good only for the machine to tell you, oh, you look 90 or 100. I hope so.
It's just interesting.
Okay,
it's
maybe I should try it.
If you are, 50 or more, and then you go into the machine and it tells you are 30, So
that obviously will
nice.
make you feel good. That will obviously make you feel good. Oh, I will try it then. I'll try it then. But how have you been music-wise, live, everything in there?
By the grace of God, thank God for everything. So we're doing very, very well. Very, very, very well.
Okay. Now, I have noticed a trend about your music. It's quite different. It's gospel, don't get me wrong. I don't know whether it's who produces your music?
I work with different engineers depending on the song I'm releasing or I'm working on. So, but I constantly, regularly work with Springboard Studios. That's Joe Amwa of Springboard Studios.
Okay. There's a bit of, you start, then there's a transition. It goes, and it just brings some sort of energy because you're listening to the lyrics and it just goes with it. So it makes me feel every time I listen to other gospel songs, yours is different. It's different and it's sweet with everything that comes with it. You've released 3 songs this year.
This year, yes.
3 songs.
I can say that, yes.
There's one that every other person has been singing. I can't sing.
Which one?
I don't know. Yes, some more. Hey. Okay, let me see.
Is it the one with PSA? Is that the one?
Okay, that one. Yes, that one. And then which one did you dance with this girl? What's her name, Kra? Oh, the one at Rainbow. That's my friend.
Yeah, that's the song.
That's the song.
PSA.
That's it.
The title is Come and See.
Come and See. So how did they learn the
Dory,
lyrics?
you've not learned the song.
You see, when I see them, I just feel
like
I just love the way they are. Me alone, when I try, I can't do it. I can't sing. No, this one is off record. I didn't say I can't sing. If I write my own song, I can sing it. But I can't sing Celestine's own, so I can only listen to it. I can enjoy the lyrics of it. I can actually, feel good about it, but I can't sing it.
Really?
And I just love it when I see every other person singing to the song. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
don't let me catch you singing any other song.
Oh. Have I tried, Mr. Agla? I've not even tried it.
Just don't let me catch you.
But that song, though, I've just why PSA?
Okay, so the message of the song, I wanted it to, go to the youth and any young person who needs some sort of encouragement and empowerment, that it will be well with them.
Okay.
So I needed somebody who appeals to the youth, somebody who is loved by the youth, and somebody who's relevant in the music space, and also somebody I have a relationship with.
Okay.
Yes, and I think she ticks all the boxes for me, and she actually adds great value to the song. Yeah.
Okay. And who shot the video?
Abbas. Director Abbas.
Well, you people, your dance moves. Hey. I think the first time I saw, I had to watch about 3 times. I'm like, hey,
yeah,
you people did form. It's a beautiful video.
We're trying to let connect to the youth, so you have to speak their language to get them to.
And the car wash, you guys were also.
I tell you.
It's a beautiful video.
Mothers of 3 and 4 in car
I'm telling
washes.
you, people did form rough.
I tell you.
But it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
And well, this is what we love to see.
Thank you.
So that's the first one. And then the other two, what are their titles?
Okay, so this one is actually a double release. The song you just played before we started talking is the other one that makes it double. So Come and See and God. I released that in March.
Okay.
And so so you see, follow me. I have been doing major releases and then low-key releases.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes to just keep my fans in touch, I do reprise or solo versions of my old songs.
Okay.
Just to keep my pages active and all that. So in January, I released Adam. Adam is a solo song in Ewe, and it simply means he will deliver. So I targeted this song to kind of bless the people in the voter side because of the flood issues, the spillover, and then some fire issues in the region. So the song was to just reach out to them. So that's for Adam in January. And then February, I released the solo version of Only You. I realized people really love the song, and it's still streamed. Like, people really love the song.
Is that the one you have with you keep doing with the microphone? I saw one at the beach, then I think one at the house.
That's it. Doreen, you need to follow me well.
Yes,
follow me.
But
I'm not following you.
I am following. It's just that I am not able to pinpoint that is this one, that one, but I am following.
Yes. So the one at the beach is still coming. See, you see, the song has been calling your name.
It has been calling my name. Okay.
So Only You is me wa dance DB. Ayana mi Hussein ami just.
Okay.
Don't you dance Diana?
Me wa dance
Yeah, so that one I did. People love the song, but it's a very danceable high life song.
Okay.
So I've had requests from my fans that they want it slow, so they can do devotions and pray with it. So I did a solo version in February. In December, I did What Shall I Render with Oba. And then so every month I try to keep.
Yes, I was coming to that. Is it intentional? Is this something that, so now that you've done, I mean, should I say December, January, February, March, we're in April. So does it mean that it's going to continue every month you're going to release a song?
Definitely. Like I said, we have our major releases, which comes with official video and all. And then we have the low-key ones that is probably a remake of an old song or a song that is targeting a particular project or something. So yes, it's very important that we keep ourselves busy. Because this is ministry for me, so so every month they are going to enjoy something.
And is it geared towards a project?
Yes, it's geared towards releasing my next album.
Ooh, Ooh.
And that's going to be my 9th album. Yes.
Ooh, 9th album.
Yes.
Hey, Celestine. 9th.
9th.
How long have you been in the industry?
Plenty years.
9th.
Yes, 9th album.
So when are we going to celebrate the number of years you've been in it? Because this is 9th album. This is not 9th single album. And if we were to pick up albums, we're looking at maybe about 10 songs and more on it.
Oh yes.
Yes, so that's what I'm saying. So it's not small work you've done.
So we are talking about like over 100 songs released so far.
Yes. Wow. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
And I must say that you've been blessing us over the years with all your songs. It comes, and we keep receiving it. And then when you're on stage to, hey, Baba, oh, it's just beautiful.
Thank
so
you.
if we're geared towards an album, let's look forward to it. I'm sure the title is ready.
The title of the album. Well, so right now the agenda is to feature as much as I can my colleagues in the female space industry. So
you've done Obapa
I've
Christie.
done Obapa, I've done PSA, and then of course I've done what's her name? Rafia.
Okay.
Rafia is also an upcoming artist. And then so more to come.
Are we going to Nigeria? Would we go to South Africa?
Oh, this time the focus is actually on Ghana.
On Ghana.
My colleague, because I realized that we've not really done much in that space. So
all
yes.
right. But in all, so far, the ones that have been released this year from December to, how are they doing?
They are doing very well, very well. I actually have subscribers or celestial fans who actually stay on my songs. They don't just download and leave. They keep streaming. Yeah. So I see that even though I have a new song which is doing well, they are still downloading Agbebolo. They are still doing Final Say. So like constantly they're streaming my songs, which is really exciting to know. So yes.
If you're just joining me, this is Daybreak Hits, and of course my guest is the beautiful Celestine Donkor. If you're just listening to the audio, it's not enough. Just go live on Facebook and check her out. She's looking so pretty this morning. We're talking music, we're talking everything that has to do with her. And there's something you actually, I want to move straight to others. We'll come back there, but there's something you said that I don't know how people took it, but maybe you can give us more info on it. And it has to do with the fact that you said that having your partner as your manager is the best thing for female artists. Did you say it? Were those the exact words you said?
Did I say that? I don't remember exactly, but I think I would stand by my truth, which is having your husband or your partner as your manager is really very healthy or very good for a female artist. It's a good thing for a female artist. And I have my reasons. I can only speak from experience. Okay. And before working with my husband, I have worked very closely with some of our famous music managers.
Okay.
I've worked closely with banders who produce a lot of hit artists like C and the likes, and so I have an idea of how things happen, you know, and I see that it's really going to be difficult if you are not on the road with your spouse as a woman, especially an African or a Ghanaian woman, you know, because we our men are raised with a certain culture, and you know, it will be hard. I can't imagine how your husband will feel at home with the kids when you have to be out there 12 midnight, 1 a.m.
in the studio
with a male manager. Hey, your husband is blessed. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It will be. I just can't imagine it because
I want to hear everything.
Help me, Lord.
I want to hear everything.
Don't let Doreen make me trend today. I don't want to trend.
Celestine, I want to hear everything because you see, it's interesting and it feels good coming from you. But then I'm thinking, okay, even if it's not marriage and it's just boyfriend, girlfriend, I mean, the thought of it, how the man feels. Is this I don't know. I ask myself, is this something we've considered? Because we've heard stories of how even some pundits have said that if I manage a woman, I will not spare her. I've heard stories like that. So that's what I'm asking. But
because the work itself is tiring. It's very tiring. On the road, especially when you are doing back to back, like I'm promoting my song, that means I am waking up at 4 a.m., dressing up for an interview at 7. After 7, I have a performance maybe in the evening. I have to travel outside Accra. So it's really tiring. And so,
Celestine, speak. The Lord has inspired you to speak to me.
Tired people. Tired people. Sometimes, when you feel so tired, you need like a massage on your feet. And imagine it's not your husband who's around you.
Okay.
You understand?
So when the massager massages,
it can be like a clean, decent, like nothing attached massage. But then, how are you going to explain in one sentence?
It's not
to
just
your husband.
It's not just the
that
feet.
My manager massage.
My shoulders are hurting. Or my manager. Okay.
And sometimes on the road, like, oh dear. Close my zip for me.
Okay.
Buckle my corset for me. Is the way I said the corset?
Okay.
You understand? So I think if you want to even avoid the man or your manager doing those personal stuff for you, that means that you even have to spend more on a personal assistant who would have to do those things for you. So I'm not saying that by force your manager should manage you. The person should have interest in the work, have knowledge and the desire to do it. And of course their life and whatever they do must allow them time to do it. I'm not saying by force, but I'm saying that in reality, it is the best to have your partner, your husband, to be on the road with you.
So prior to him managing you, that means you were being managed by somebody else.
I've never been managed by anybody per se, but I've worked closely with managers and I see how things go.
Okay,
yes.
Okay. So I don't know. I'm tempted to ask that. Don't we have genuine or good men out there who can be just, work and that's just it with females?
Oh, why not? It's there. There's nothing new under the sun. So there are genuine people who are genuinely just having working relationship with the female artists. They are there to be managers and that's what they are there for. But the question is, your husband at home, does he understand this grammar I just spoke? You understand me?
Okay.
Yeah. Does he understand that you drove with a man all the way from Kumasi to here, midnight,
and everything was smooth?
You understand?
Okay.
So for me, this is why I'm saying that. I mean, it's the best.
Okay.
It's the best to be safe. It gives you peace as a woman because, Charlie, you don't have to go for a gig and on your way home you are thinking of how to explain, answer questions, and all that.
Okay.
It's and any man out there who also is allowing their spouse, female, their spouse, to go out there and follow their dream and supporting them at home without any lack of trust and pressure issues and all that. Charlie, kudos to them. Well done. That is how it's supposed to be,
Okay.
But men are men.
When I get the opportunity to interview Mr. Donkor someday, I will ask him if how he would have felt if somebody else was managing you.
Wouldn't have felt okay.
Hello, Mr. Donkor. Hope you are doing well.
I know the husband I married.
Yeah, okay. So he wouldn't have felt well.
He wouldn't have felt okay.
I bet he will come and wait at the station for you, or he will be calling.
He will be there with you.
Where are you? Or he'll be there with you. I get it. I trust my brother.
Amen.
interested. I mean, now that you know, when we're talking, you mentioned corset somewhere. Did you ever say that you want to do a surgery on your stomach someday? Or if you get the chance, you would want to do it?
Did I? How would I? I wouldn't say no, and I wouldn't say yes.
Okay.
I have my reasons.
Okay.
I have read extensively about it.
Okay.
You know, as a woman, everyone wants to look good.
Good, of
And
course.
as an artist who is always in the face of people, you want to appear well, like very nice. So I did extensive reading about it, and I realized that sometimes these surgeries are recommended.
Ah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That I won't say yes
or
and
no. Yeah.
Is recommended. I read the story of somebody who had hypertension in whatever level, blood pressure, all cholesterol in whatever level. Their life is in danger. Like the weight is killing them, and surgery is the only option. Was a lifesaver at that time. And so when they do the surgery, turns out that hypertension goes away.
Okay.
Blood pressure goes away, high cholesterol goes away. Their life is saved through the same surgery. And so I wouldn't say that I'll do it, and I wouldn't say I'm very scared of knives. I've already undergone 3 knives because all my kids I had them through surgery.
Ooh.
Yes, so I'm really scared of knives, but we never know where life will place us. But I can on the other side, as a minister, I can confidently say here that, you know, for me personally, Celestine, if I have 40,000 or 50,000 to work on my body, I would invest in my soul, because this body will perish one day. Trust me. This body that we are.
Celestine, when you were speaking and you were like, me personally, I thought you were going to say I will do it. You said you invest in yourself.
I would invest in my soul, because, you know, this body, it will perish. No matter how slim and nicely carved your body is, it will be buried in the ground one day. The one that will not die is your soul. So we spend much in looking good, and our soul looks really terrible. You understand? If you have a perfect combination of the two, praise Jesus for you. But to invest so much in looking good, appearing good, and your soul is dying, is really a sad thing to happen to a human being. Because the worthless creature after death is the human body. The worthless creature after death is the human body. Even goats, when they die, they have value, because we use them in our soups. They actually have value. But the human body, the moment we die, they no longer address us by our name. They call us body. Well, the moment you are hit by a car, you are no longer Doreen, you are no longer Celestine, you are body. So the worthless thing that, you know, a thing is called after death is the human body. And this is what we spend so much on to keep it in shape. So if I would say that if your health is not at risk, you're not in danger because of your weight, there's a way you can manage a diet and walk and be in shape, go for that one. If your health, your weight is a danger to your health, your life is at risk, it's okay to go for surgery. That's a lifesaver. Because if I hadn't gone under knives for my kids, they would have died in my womb. You know. Yeah. But to say that you're saving money, you look okay, you're saving money, 50,000 plus, to put your body in a shape just for people to be happy to see you, my dear, that would not be an option for me, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, I would rather invest in some poor orphans who need that 50,000. You know, this body will die one day. Pray for good health, eat well, exercise. I'm a plus size baby. I'm very, very active. I mean, no, me too.
Oh, I know. You struggle. That one day, I know. I know. Celestine, that one day, when it comes to you, I know. So I'm not surprised. I am not surprised at all.
It's in my genes. My family, we are big. You know, and so I check my blood pressure. It's okay. I've never had high blood pressure. Okay. You know, and I have very good friend is saying, I check these things, regular checkups, drink a lot of water, rest enough, and have Jesus on, because Jesus is the confidence in you. You can look well carved and well shaped, but you still lack self-confidence. Exactly. I saw a streak of twins. They are Siamese. They look the same, but the other one called the other twin and said, I feel so ugly. I don't know. I feel so ugly. I don't have confidence. She was crying, and to the other twin they look exactly the same. But the other one has so much confidence, and she was actually shocked. Her sister, who looks just like her,
is saying that she looks ugly.
Exactly. So you can have all your bodies carved and in the shape that you appear, and still not be happy and fulfilled in life. Yeah, so for me, that's my take on it. And I've spoke extensively on this because I have passion for women. And I think that we should invest in our souls, because this body.
And I appreciate that you opened up even with your personal life to share with me as well here on Daybreak Hits, because it's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's still Daybreak Hits here on Hitz 1039 FM. My guest this morning is the beautiful Celestine Donkor. And Mr. Hagel, I was hoping we could hear some of the songs, because if we've released songs from December through to April now, we should be able to listen to some of them and still continue the conversation here on the show. I hope you're enjoying it. And make sure you're also live on Facebook, so you get to see a beautiful Celestine. I have Martinez also sitting here paying attention. Where you go ask questions. Okay. Do stay tuned. Remember, we are also live on Facebook. Go on there and be part of the conversation. And if you have any questions to ask, you can actually send them as well, and we'll ask right here on the show. Our WhatsApp number is 0548-841-039. 0548-841-039. That's our WhatsApp number. So if you have any questions, do send them in and we will ask for you. On Sunday morning, Celestine, we all woke up to the bad news of how our brother Koda passed. Did you have any connection with him?
Oh, of course I did. Interestingly, you know, when we working in the studio, I do most of my stuff live. And so the engineer I work with, Joe Amoa, he always went to Koda for my guitars.
Oh.
So almost all my songs, Koda did the guitars. almost all of them. Most of them. He would engage him to do the guitars. So yeah, we connected, and it's really hard. When I heard it, I said, like, why would people be faking such a serious, lie? And it turns out I was just hoping that it would come out and say it wasn't true, but it's really, really hard to accept.
Yeah.
Really hard. And I want to use this opportunity to share my condolence with the family, his wife, and the kids, and industry people who might be even closer to him than I was. And may the Lord just strengthen us and give him rest in his bosom. That's all I'll say.
It's hard, but what can we do? TGMA. TGMA.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think of the gospel categories?
I think that I would say congratulations to
Celestine, this congratulations. Why is it coming with laughter now?
I would say congratulations to all the nominees, my colleagues who were nominated. It's a good thing to see your work and your hard work being acknowledged, because this work we do is really hard. I'm telling you,
very hard.
And so, congratulations to them. That's what I'll say.
Were you nominated?
I wasn't.
Why? What happened?
Well, I wasn't surprised when I didn't get nomination this year. I wasn't surprised because I understand their calendar year starts from January to December. And my song, which was, submitted, was released in November. That was just too short, within the year.
Okay.
And so, even though, of course, the song has done very well within that short time, has done very well, probably more than some of the songs nominated. But it's still, it makes sense to me that somebody who released like earlier in the year, in the first quarter, and the song is equally doing well, I mean, should make it in the list. And so I wasn't surprised, to be honest.
Oh, okay. You were not surprised.
Yes, I wasn't surprised.
But any particular person you're tipping to win probably the Gospel Artist of the Year?
Oh, you know me, I support my people. Nasi is in there. Did you say the overall one?
Yeah, Gospel Artist of the Year.
Gospel Artist. Yeah. I'm talking of the Artist of the Year.
The big one.
Yeah, the big one. Nasi is there, so I'm rooting for Nasi this year. He's repping the gospel in that category, and I'm happy he made it. At least we are happy that a gospel person made it again this year. And I always say that a win for any artist, a win for the whole gospel industry. So, yeah, congratulations to Nasi.
But I think you all are doing great. All the gospel musicians, I mean, considering the number of nominations who are in there and all that, it's been beautiful. It's been amazing.
I'm even more happy that a lot of new faces, like us, the contemporary, up and coming ones. I was very happy about that because it was getting boring. The same faces all the time. I'm happy that they are taking that direction now and paying attention to the up and coming ones, and introducing the contemporary people into the scheme. It's really nice.
Okay, all right. This sounds really good. At least TGM we are on course. So that night you'll be coming, right?
I was.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, why not? Why
not? If you're in town, then we'll be expecting you.
I performed at the launch.
Yes. You did formal.
Thank you.
Celestine, what don't you like about being a musician?
What don't I like? What don't I like? The fact that I can't jump out and buy my favorite watch. Oh, you have no idea. The way I was raised by a mother who was a trader. Even right from my baby time, I was at her back, both road. Then you put it on my back, Asana, So street people. So when you're at a place actually, you come by your favorite street. It's just sad.
So the watch,
Charlie, but see, I'm missing watch, so it's fine. I think I do the best watching in Ghana right now.
Then
I do it in my house.
But you have to bring us some. You have to bring us some so we can taste. But can you walk? Can you come out? Can you walk around without makeup?
Oh yes, I mean I do.
I've seen you in it before.
Yes. I think I have a very good skin. I'm very confident in my skin.
There are some people who can't do.
And I think that's what women should work on. Wipe off the makeup and feel good. If you wipe off the makeup and you don't feel good, work on that. Yes, because your face, your real face is what we really need.
Celestine, some people can't. Some people just can't. So we'll take it like that. We are women.
I used to subscribe to that school of thought that a certain skin therapist, she actually spoke to me that if you wipe off your makeup and you are not confident in your skin, invest in that and look good. Don't cover it with something.
Makeup every time.
I do makeup. Makeup is great. But when you wipe it off, still feel good. Because your husband will see you when you wipe off the makeup.
You want to see your real face. Your real face. So as an established gospel musician, what do you think is your biggest challenge? I like the way you laugh. And
Kofi Donkor. That was my biggest challenge.
What would be your biggest challenge?
I think it's the fact that this thing is capital intensive. It's capital intensive, and some of us who have been in the space for a while, I was just hoping that when you grow to, at least when you have struggled, to come to at least the where I am right now, things should be a bit easier for you in terms of promotion, and you should easily get support, but it's not the case.
It's not the case.
It's not the case. You
it's
still
still
have to
it's
learn.
like you
It's
actually even need to even do more.
Yeah, it's just something I struggle to come to terms with, but it is what it is.
Ooh.
So yeah, because you should, in other places you are more, as you've spent more time in the industry, you've
reached a certain point, and you're expecting that right now there, when they know like
people
money
should
has
just come on
and be like, take,
support,
do this, do
when
that.
you're getting sponsors, you should not struggle. When you want airplay, it should be played because the song is good. They are firm to it, but unfortunately, money must still go.
Oh.
It's really, really hard to come to terms with.
Looking at where you started and where you are today, your life, everything around you, are there regrets? Are there things that you wish you did better?
Oh yes, in connection to something that inspired the Come and See song I did with PSC. The song says, "Seminimpa senyami beshiram se yankamensu. Senaminimpa senyami beshiram se yankam membu mi wabumfia." So I cast my mind back to my teenage days, like when I was 16, 17, thereabout. That's like a prime time in a young adult's life. And at that time, we tend to take some decisions, some relationships, some company that because of course you don't know who you will be in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. And so we are here today. We look like back and we say, Charlie, did I date that person?
Oh my goodness.
You understand? Did I actually do this? And you look back and you're like, hi.
Oh.
And so that was what hit me. And I wanted to speak from my heart to the youth that, look, we all did not know God would raise us. God will lift us up. But he has. He's even doing more.
Yeah.
You understand? We haven't even started. He's doing greater things.
Yeah.
God will do great things in your life.
Amen.
Just don't put yourself where when the upliftment come, you would have things you are regretting. You would have things popping up to kill your shine, to tarnish your image. And especially in this social media age is even more dangerous because you took a picture with somebody some years ago,
and you're looking back and you're like,
you are nominated as well, or let's say the person, a candidate calls you to be a vice, and your pictures start popping up, videos start popping up, that kind of thing. It's because we don't know the future, but I want to tell you that there is a good future. Yeah. There is a great future for everyone. Because God loves you, he made you and he has plans for you. And so just because you don't know the plan doesn't mean you should do certain things that would affect you tomorrow. And so that is basically the message of the song. So yes, I as a young person, I have regrets in my life. Yeah. But I look back and say, I wish I didn't do this. I wish I didn't date this person. I wish I didn't, do this. Yeah, we ain't even coming.
Martinez. I present to you the beautiful Celestine Donkor. Bra Kwame Dadzi is here. Mr. Ashes is here. Mr. Ashes, I like your glasses though. You look good in them. And so they've all joined me here on the show. Oh, Robert Clark is also here as well. So where were you people hiding?
We're giving respect where it's due.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Celestine is a legend, and she deserves our respect by allowing her have the studio.
Thank you. Yeah. That's nice.
So it's like I want the microphone and everything. Give me
So Celestine, you're surrounded by great men here. And
Why has her manager gotten out of the studio? Just when we got
He's
him.
also
That man is
respecting.
invincible.
he's also respect. Apparently,
He's
he's also,
invincible everywhere. He's only invisible when table of bed.
oh my goodness! Of course, he doesn't play with that. That one there, he doesn't play with it. Oh, but good morning, gentlemen, and it feels good to have you all here this morning.
Good morning.
Oh,
Good morning.
I feel
ladies.
great when you are in the midst of men. I don't know. There's some feeling. I feel like a queen.
Yeah, you feel like you are safe right now.
I feel safe.
Yeah.
Like my day is sorted out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like I don't have any problem.
You don't have.
Oh, should I rap? That's all right. Oh, Kwame, please go ahead with your submission. I mean, this is Celestine. I believe that we've all followed. We're still listening to her music and everything. Oh, actually, Martinez, I started with you. I'm so sorry.
Please.
Oh,
you didn't make your comment.
Papa, please go ahead, Martinez, please.
Simon Cowell.
Yes.
Celestine, good morning.
Good morning.
Let me start from where you just ended. I like the motivational message you just gave.
Thank you.
I mean, everybody has regrets. And it's good to share yours to inspire others. Telling the people out there that there's a good future. That alone is enough for us this morning.
Wow.
Truly, you look beautiful. And
Thank
when
you.
Doreen asked you the answer you gave, I wasn't convinced.
Hey.
We're America. She said.
Yes.
He says she looks beautiful.
I understand where you were coming from, not going through stress and all of that. But I think the real answer is Mr. Kofi Donkor.
Oh my God.
Hey.
You want somebody? I say you want to give it to.
That's the real answer.
Why
What
are
did
you
Mr.
like
Donkor
telling
do?
somebody who has nothing to do with somebody's
Exactly. What did Mr. Donkor do?
The explanation she gave.
What did he do? He did everything.
Yes.
Of course so.
But why are you letting him get swollen-headed?
Why shouldn't he get solely headed?
Hey.
Why? Because according to her explanation, as a manager, she is very comfortable and very okay.
Oh yes. I
That
have my
alone
peace.
makes you feel good.
Okay.
Yes, so
And there are other extra curriculum activities.
it's very fair she gave credit to him.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
sure she's been doing that of her, but if it has come on the platform, I would be very happy.
Oh my God.
Yes.
All right.
And with the 9th album coming up, yes, you've done well.
Thank you, sir.
You've proven that you are really a hardworking artist. And look, there are certain gospel musicians, when you listen to their song, you get a great feeling to go to the church. And these artists are very few. She happens to be one. I mean, you listen to a song, very good song, like what we just heard.
And why don't you
Oh,
still
be
go
true.
to church?
Some day if you hear, like,
music.
You're listening to her song, but still you don't go to church. Why? Still you don't go to church, but
I
you
keep
listen
telling
to
you
her
guys
song.
that
Hey. Martinez.
once a decade,
What's your name,
always a
Musa? So
decade.
still I won't go outside.
I want to invite you to church this Sunday.
Yes. Go to
This
church.
Sunday.
Yes.
Martinez.
Tell me.
Martinez, your voice changed.
What do you want back?
My manager Robert will look into it. With a TGMA, also the answer she gave, very matured. I mean, she understands how they work, the calendar year and all of that. I wish every artist will understand from that point. Because the back and forth is too much when artists don't get nominated. But per the answer she gave, it tells how she's very matured and very understanding when it comes to
understands the scheme.
Yes, I mean, these are artists that the scheme can work with over and over and over. And with a performance that day, solid. I was there when they were rehearsing before the main performance, and you could see the energy, how she was actually involved in whatever that happened on stage. With the advice you gave when it comes to artist management, it's very good, but I think it's in a certain context.
Yeah.
Yes, because especially when you said from your experience, and that made me happy because you are talking from your experience.
Yes, exactly.
Because I know one artist who also got married, and since then,
It
she's
has-
not been able to come out again because the manager, now the husband is not allowing her to
do anything.
like to have anything to do with any industry player or even on the field. It's become very difficult and very sad, very talented female artist.
Okay.
When she got married to her manager, that's it.
That's it.
You understand? So, not
The manager was managing her before.
yes,
She got married to her.
yes,
And the
now
man
the-
stopped.
and since then,
Right.
she's been off.
Actually,
So the
Who-
marriage
actually-
was
actually says
the
who's
marriage the manager had an agenda.
I don't know if he's not confident about his wife or whatever. But you see,
That's sad.
Look, if you are coming into the space as a manager, or because you think your wife will cheat, then stay away.
Who be there too?
Allow the professionals to work. You should come in the space as a professional.
Would you say that to your wife, by the way? Would you? Would you
course.
support your wife?
Of course
If you are
I'll
not
support.
managing her on the roads and you have
Look,
to just...
You can be behind and invest.
Yeah.
It's still a support.
You can stay at home and let
and
your wife.
invest.
I just
Yes,
want you
because
to...
look, if your wife will cheat, she'll cheat.
I want you to be that man. Sometimes they're not cheating. I'm not
Yeah,
even
but-
saying they cheat.
but
They
you
are
see,
not cheating.
Some of them might come into the space because, like what you said, 12 a.m. she's at the studio with the manager on the road here and there. Probably something is likely to happen. And so they would like to.
I never said something.
No,
is
I'm
likely
not saying
to-
that's what you
Okay,
said.
all right.
Okay.
But I'm saying that is the perception.
I'm
some-
saying that is a discomfort for a husband who
Exactly.
has
So
trust
that will
issues.
drive somebody to come into the space.
Space.
So, Doreen, what I'm saying is it's a good advice.
Okay.
But look, don't also come into the space if you have that mindset
It's-
that
yeah.
maybe she's likely
Yeah.
to cheat.
Yeah.
Because, women face those challenges.
Yeah,
see,
I know.
you
He
allow
says
this guy-
okay
can't-
because
you
he wants Ashes wants to know, unless you want to tell him behind the scenes.
Why if must he tell me behind it? We are all here. You not be here. You talk that thing.
We
Make
know
you talk and make we
we
go.
don't want you to matter, so we won't keep him on the rafts. Kwame,
Yeah.
any contribution?
If you've not listened to the latest songs of Celestine Donkor, Come and See and God, then I think you are deficient in some nutrients, vitamin C and protein. Please take your phone or whatever device you have now, go on the internet and listen to Come and See and then God. That is what can push you to go to church like
Martinez.
But who told you I don't go to church? Who told you?
Please, I'm done.
Okay. Ashes, would you want to say something before I move to Robert?
Let me just 9 albums. Wow, what
Ninth
an
album.
achievement! That's like huge.
Thank you.
We're talking legendary. These are the people that you should bestow legends on, because before you can even reach 4 or 5 albums, you must be doing something good.
Exactly.
Because this terrain is not for the faint-hearted. You will back out.
At all.
So if you really know the industry and somebody has walked 9 miles, it no be joke. It's not a joke, and consistency is key. Our sister here has been consistent.
Exactly.
Consistently every year you hear something refreshing from her. The words that she pens together on the song touches souls. A lot of people now are tuning to the one way. Here's why you build, and then the song ends. Like no themed to the particular song they are writing. She takes the time. Because I'm saying this because she's one of the few people I listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mentioned it to her.
I have
style is
some
different.
people. I have a playlist. If I open my phone right now, I have a playlist, and you find her. My playlist is always consistent, especially in my mornings when I am looking for inspiration. She's always consistent. That her song.
Ababolo.
Look, I don't play with it.
Thank you.
It's huge, and I know a lot of people out there also love it the way I also love it. Kudos to the team, her manager, and everybody who consistently keep her giving us that inspiration. We need her likes a lot in this system. And to top it off, she's really intelligent.
Very.
Very intelligent. You pay attention to some of these musicians, and as they start 1, 2, 3, you want to tune off. A lot of them, they Charlie, because the gibberish be plenty.
Yeah.
They don't even understand what they are saying. But because they force themselves into the sector, they have to follow certain trends, which actually doesn't make sense. You don't necessarily need trends to be able to sell music. You need good music to sell good music.
Yeah. All
I
right.
like that.
That's deep.
That's deep. Robert,
Somebody who's a managing artist for God knows how long. For no.
it's the hair for me. Robert, is the hair for me.
Well, thank you.
It's matching Celestine's
Yes,
outfit.
yes, yes,
Very
yes.
expensive.
Very
We are
expensive.
number 9 in it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
We are number 9.
Nin. Pension 2 by Kacha. I'm happy. On a more serious note, Celestine Donkor is not just a musician; she's a brand. She's transcended from you liking music to liking the person that she is, and that's what really makes you even want to keep following her and then following her works. When she's speaking, you want to listen. When she's on a program, you want to see how she's going to react. When she's judging on the music platform, you want to hear what she says when people do their performances, all the reactions and stuff like that. If you get into her works, discography, 9 albums, that's huge.
Yeah.
And she said, over 100 songs. That is... and one of the things I know is that she writes herself, right?
Yes, I do.
Exactly. And she's a very good songwriter. And I'm not just speaking lyrics, melodies as well. Agbebolo, for example, a lot of people don't understand Agbebolo.
Yeah.
But they like it. Why? Because obviously, if it sits on a solid melody and arrangements make sense, why not? It will connect with that aspect of you that a lot of people, that in your mind, somewhere rent-free, they chuck it, and and that's what she does. So essentially, I think people like this, we need to be able to offer them more. Do you have any brand endorsements?
Endorsements. I'm currently the brand ambassador for L-Time Properties, a real estate
Please,
company.
we need more.
We need more.
Yeah, because these are people who can carry brands to that level, because she's, like I'm saying, she's not just a musician. She has that weight to be able to speak for, represent, stand by, project, and augment any brand that she represents. And I think that people need to be able to see her in that particular light, so that she can do what she's supposed to do. Because if she's given more, she will achieve. And I would like to, at this point, while we shower praises on her, not forget the power behind her performance.
Of course.
Kofi Donkor. Solid.
Headmaster.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
the headmaster.
From passion to interest to working hard to, I don't know, we'll call it anointing, but there's a certain amount of understanding that he has that makes him want to support his wife. It's different when there are people who, their husbands who compete with their wives. Yeah.
Yep.
And there are people who don't allow their wives to actualize.
Yeah.
But this is a person who's actually literally behind her saying,
Do
the
it.
two has come together. We are now one. Let's champion a particular cause. This is where we are going. I'm pushing you. You are the cake, but I'm projecting. It's beautiful. And I'm speaking from the perspective of a husband right now who's actually doing the work of a manager. So I think that let's give praises and kudos to this house, because you can imagine what this would mean to the kids watching their parents work together,
exactly,
and achieving and gaining exploits. Huge impact. So I think that on all fronts, what they're doing is very good. We need to be able to tout it 100%.
Woo.
So before she goes,
okay,
I'm officially inviting her on a song that Kwabena is doing.
Ooh.
About releasing a gospel EP.
Okay.
This year.
That's nice.
She just
That's
texted
really
me.
nice.
He just texted.
Wow.
I want her on a song.
Oh, Kwabena.
Could be.
Kwabena. Celestine, do you have any response to that?
Oh, Kwabena is somebody I love. I really like his songs, and he writes really decently, and that's what I look out for. And he's a decent person.
Yeah.
So I mean, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
So it is a collaboration then.
Listening, so
Yes. Oh, that's so beautiful. And of course, I want to believe that if we have said it, we've said it all. And if you're listening, you should know what time it is. As Kwame said, go and listen to the songs. If you don't listen, then you lack vitamin C and what again?
And protein.
And protein. So go and listen to the songs.
I think you should have just limited everything. The C and then protein should have just been vitamin G.
Okay.
Vitamin G.
Vitamin G?
God. Let's go.
Vitamin God.
Thank you so much, Celestine, for coming through. We can only wish you all the best. And remember, when the album is ready, when the songs are out, this is your home. Just do well to come through. And big up to the headmaster himself, Mr. Donkor. Mr. Donkor. Oh, of course, Mr. Donkor. Hello. Okay, Celestine, you have final words.
Okay, so I'm starting an open verse challenge because I realize my TikTok fans are already calling for it. They're doing
Who?
they're doing Enzima versions of the Come and See song. I've seen an Ewe version, and so I wanted to give them the professional, sound that they can actually work on it. So I'm releasing it by the close of today. So just go on TikTok. The name is Celestine Donkor Music, and then watch out for the just scroll on my post and look for the open verse challenge of Come and See. Jump on it, do it nicely. I sang my part and left some parts for you to sing.
Okay.
And at the tail end, it's just like 1 minute 30 seconds. So at the tail end, I left some bars for you to like rap on and be creative.
Robert, I am involved.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to Ninoy rapping, Sarkodie doing something nice on that beat, and let's celebrate the goodness of God in our lives, and especially minister to the youth as well. So yes, come and see Open Verse Challenge lunch.
I think Martinez.
Is there a dance challenge as well?
Martinez
Because
is
I saw your
dancing.
manager doing something like a dance or something like that.
No way. I don't
Yes,
think it
there's a
was.
dance.
I was shocked.
But I don't think it was Mr. Donkor who was doing the
gobsmacked.
dance. So they break it here on Hitz 1039 FM. Celestine, I've enjoyed every bit of everything we discussed here. I mean, your company is just simply amazing.
Thank
and yeah,
you, thank
don't
you.
worry. I'll bring my vest.
You're great.
I'll bring my vest. Don't worry. Robert will coach me. I'll be in the studio, Robert. Well, there's a lot more here on Daybreak It with discussions, everything. Oh, I'm sure we're gonna discuss DW. Oh yeah, we're gonna discuss that because this one they're dancing there. You know how we do it. Thank you so much, beautiful.
Thank you,
and please
Doreen.
have a beautiful day. Have
Thank
a
you.
wonderful day.
Thank
This is Hits.